Are your strawberries small and lacking in flavor? Do you struggle to produce any berries at all with your strawberry plants? Today I'd like to share with you 3 steps that we need to do to help your plant to create big, flavorful strawberries. So first we need to make sure that the plant has all the nutrients that it needs to create the flavor profiles. Second, we need to make the perfect organic strawberry fertilizer. And lastly, we need to learn how to make the strawberry magic mix and then learn how to apply it and when to apply it so that your strawberries are consistently sweet and flavorful. So first, let's take a look at the nutrients that the plant needs and why organic growing is so important. So in order for the plant to grow and create the amazing flavors, the plant needs a minimum of 17 different nutrients. And these nutrients are divided into macro and micronutrients. And the plant needs more macronutrients than it does the micronutrients. So the macronutrients are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. So carbon is in the soil, and hydrogen and oxygen, they come from the water. So what we need to add in our fertilizer form is nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. Calcium is very important to the strawberry plants. It creates the strong cell walls for the plant, and the strawberries also need calcium so that the berries are firm and not mushy. So next is the micronutrients, and these are boron, chlorine, copper, iron, manganese, zinc, molybdenum, and nickel. And these are sometimes called trace minerals, and the micronutrients are important to the plant's growth, and this is where the plant can use these micronutrients to create the flavor profiles for the berries. So if the plant is lacking in the micronutrients, the flavor will be off. So next we need soil microbes. So the plants don't just take the nutrients from the soil, the nutrients passes through the soil microbes that convert the nutrients into a form that the plants can uptake. So compost is one of the best sources of good soil microbes. And it's important that all of the fertilizer that you put in the garden is organic to protect your soil microbes. So it is these soil microbes that make all the nutrients available to the plant in a form that it can uptake. Chemical fertilizers can kill off your soil microbes, which are feeding the plants. So this can leave your plant without the ability to absorb all 17 necessary nutrients. So we're going to recap this. The plants need 17 nutrients to grow the flavorful berries. And we need to protect the soil microbes that make the nutrients available to the plants. So organic growing is the key to great flavor profiles. We can add soil microbes to the soil that our strawberry plants are growing in by just adding the compost. So now that we know that we need the 17 nutrients in an organic form, here is the recipe that we use to create our organic strawberry fertilizer. You're going to mix up the fertilizer and put it in a container, and then we're going to be using the fertilizer in our strawberry magic mix that we will then feed to the plants. So in step 3, I'm going to teach you how to use the fertilizer and the compost together to make the strawberry magic mix. And then I'll teach you how to apply this magic mix to the soil to make the sweet, irresistible berries. But first you need to make the organic strawberry fertilizer. So you're going to want to measure by volume, not weight. And we're going to go through the different ingredients that we need. So nitrogen is going to be 2 parts, and you can use cottonseed meal, feather meal, bone meal, bat guano, fish meal, or soybean. So you're going to choose one of those for your nitrogen. 2 parts is going to be that. Phosphorus, you're going to do 1 part, and that's going to be bone meal, soft rock phosphate, or crab shell meal. So you pick one of those to add as 1 part phosphorus. Potassium, you can use 1 part green sand, wood ash, or sulfate of potash, sometimes called sulpo-mag. So that's going to be 1 part. That's going to give us our potassium. For the calcium, there's going to be 1 part calcium. So you can use the calcium carbonate, which is limestone, or dolomite, which is dolomitic limestone. That's the one that we like. Now, the micronutrients and the rest of the macronutrients will be found in the kelp meal. So you're going to use half a part kelp meal to add to all the others. So you take all those ingredients, you're going to stir those together, and once you have that all mixed up, you're going to store this in an airtight container in a cool, dry place. You don't want any moisture to get into it. So now that we have the powdered fertilizer, we can make the strawberry magic mix that we will feed the plants. So strawberry magic mix is just the name that I gave the fertilizer compost blend that we apply to the soil. But before we get to the strawberry magic mix and application, I'd like to let you know about our strawberry e-course. So in it you can learn all of our strawberry growing secrets for growing big, sweet, organic strawberries that you can be harvesting over an 8-month period. You know, I really love picking and eating strawberries in October. It's really fun. So you can find the e-course link and a special YouTube viewer coupon for a discount in the description below. So just go down there and you can grab that and get a discount off the course. Okay, let's make some strawberry magic mix and learn how to apply it to the soil to feed the plants and the microbes. So the strawberry magic mix consists of a blend of the organic fertilizer that we just made and compost. So if you don't have any compost, then you want to buy some worm castings to mix this with. So I prefer buying worm castings over buying compost because some of the brands of compost are not made well and have ingredients that could harm your soil microbes. So the magic mix is 4 parts compost or worm castings and 1 part organic strawberry fertilizer. So you're going to mix by volume and not weight, and try to only mix what you need because the compost is wet and it can make the fertilizer kind of clumpy. So this is what I use. I use 1 tablespoon per plant cluster, and I will put this around the plant every 4 weeks and then water that in. And I do this while the plant is in its fruiting cycle. So you want to feed these plants on a regular schedule because that helps the plants to not stress so that they are happy and they continue to make berries. So if you'd like to learn more about our strawberry secrets, you can find them in our Strawberry Success playlist right here.